Hi FlossTube, my name is Jennifer. I'm the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. I do have a little bit of a raspy voice, but I've lost, since my last FlossTube, I've lost my voice. This is the fourth time. I have very bad cedar allergies, and cedar trees are all in bloom here. So today I had time to video. It's the first time in a long time that I've actually had some time to do this. There's like a hair in my mouth. Not starting again. My husband's at a basketball tournament. He's actually hosting it at our school. And so he's gone. All the kids are gone. Back home now. I'm sorry. I'll cough. I'll have to be taking some drinks. I have some tea. And hopefully this is okay, because if I wait until the next time I have time, I don't know when that would be. So I was watching Liz, the Wandering Stitcher, and Rachel, Needle and Flax, last night. They had a live on Instagram, and it was wonderful. And I'm pretty sure Liz saved it to her Instagram channel. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It was really, really good. It was like reality TV. I don't watch reality TV, but to me, it's the kind of reality TV that I would watch. So just two friends talking and letting the conversation go wherever. It was a lot of fun. So, so there were some things that they said in there, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do my WIP parade. I would love to see Rachel's WIP parade. Can you imagine? I bet it's wonderful. Liz mentioned if she was to stitch something really big, one of the things that she mentioned she might want to stitch was Jenny Bean for the parlor. So I thought I would go ahead and show that, my finish of it, and maybe that would get her too. And I'm going to put something in the mail for Liz, so maybe that'll get her going as well. But instead of this being like a floss tube, I'm going to do a WIP parade because I have no idea what I've stitched on since I last saw you. I actually did video my 24/7, which was something that Liz and I did together at the start of the new year. And I'll go over that as I go through my WIPs. So I thought if I do a whole WIP parade, then you'll see everything I've worked on. And it'll cover everything. So, and I did pull a few purchases that I've gotten recently. Other than that, mainly the only thing I've really bought has been floss to kit things up, because I like to have everything kitted. And I'm going to this year get through all of my charts, and I'm going to get rid of all the ones that are not kitted on my Etsy shop. So that's my goal this year. So I'm going to start this off with everything but my WIP. So the first thing I was going to show were some previous finishes. I couldn't remember if I showed you this one. I know I showed this to you finished, but I can't remember if I showed it fully finished. So if I have, I'm sorry, but this is my token of love. It's by Rosewood Manor. It's stitched 1/1 on 28 count. And it's just a 28 count that I got at Hobby Lobby. The frame I got from Teresa Vinette's KittenStitcher.com. And it was some kind of something that was, they don't make them anymore or something. Anyway, she had it on her website, and I was like, oh, that's a beautiful frame. And I think it works. You can't see the top very well because of the shadow. But I think it fit in there fine. I mean, it has a little more on the sides than I would like, but that's fine. And then on the back, I just finished it with scrapbook paper. So, and this sits on an easel right up there. So, anyway, I just wanted to show it to you. This was, I did this for my husband and my anniversary. It was supposed to be finished a few years ago, but you know how that goes. Okay. So now, the reason I'm sitting here is because all my WIPs are now housed in here. Well, except the ones that sit next to my chair. This is my stitching chair, and I'm in my bedroom. So I shut the drapes in hopes that apparently I didn't do a very good job, but to try to get the light, and I have a lamp here. So anyway, I digress. So this is for Liz's benefit. Liz, this is my Jenny Bean for the parlor, and you need a skinny half. I started this when I first started stitching, and I didn't know what count I really liked yet, and so it's on 36, which is kind of ironic because that's like the only count that I do not like to stitch on which I do not like to stitch, because 28, 32, I can do over 1 easily, 1 over 1, and it's fine. 40 and up, I can do fine with 1 over 2, but 36 is just kind of an in-between. But I really like this one, and I didn't mind stitching on it, and I think it's picture this plus ale, and so maybe it looks tighter than a 36. I've never measured it to see what it actually is, but you need a skinny half for this. And so this is my Jenny Bean for the parlor, and I'll hold it out here so you can see it. You can't see it all at once, but I will show you from far away, and then that's the bottom. And then these are my alphabets. I love these eyelets. This was the first time I ever stitched eyelets, and I really enjoyed them. I did do a couple of modifications on this one. Nothing in the first two. I think it was in, then here's the third one. Is it in this one? Yeah, it's in this one. This Teresa Vanette stitched herself. When I went to the Silver Needle, she stitched on that. My mom and I went to a workshop that she was doing there. And here's the next one. The Good Shepherd. And then the verse. This I changed. So I changed to Keeney's Grove. That's my married last name. And then my maiden name is Clark. So I made Clark's Creek right here. And then down here, I live in Utopia. That's my hometown. And that's where, well, we live outside of it. We don't actually live in town. And then the friend's house, I made Sarah's. That's my mother. And that's the only house I really go to. She's my only friend here. So, and then the dam. There's a dam in town where all the kids go to swim and stuff. It's where we used to go in high school. And so then here's the school where I teach. And so that's my beloved town. And then here, let me flip it so you can see it better. And then here's the bottom. Isn't it pretty? And I finished it, you can see, in 2020. So it took me about a year, little over a year, because I started stitching this in 2019. So that's not too bad. I still haven't gotten it framed because it's very expensive to get it framed. And I'm thinking I want to learn how to do like is it called a blind hem stitch? I don't know what it's called, where you have the pulled work and then you hem it. I want to be able to do that on it and hang it like from some kind of a dowel rod or hang something cute that I find. So that is for Liz's sake. So Liz, if you watch this, I really think you should stitch that one. Now, I did have 2 finishes while since I've seen you. One of them is Amazing Grace, or no, it's called Little White Church. It's from Knickies. It's at knickies.com. I bought the printed linen that has the Amazing Grace hem on it, and then I stitched on top of that. Now, this one only came in, I think it's 32 count, and for it to fit, I had to do over 2 linen threads. I ended up stitching 1/2. If I thought the stitch didn't look thick enough, then I just did an extra pass with my needle. So it's like stitching it twice, I guess, technically. But I just don't do well with 2/2. So I'll show you up close. This is what mine looks like. Come look over here. I can't see. Let me peek. I think you can see everything. Let me look over here. Yep. So that's a finish. I finished this this month in January. So I would like to have, I have a bag of things that I would like to finish this year. I will not finish all of them, but I would like to finish as many as I can. So that's one finish for the year. Then I finished Liz Matthews, her 12 Days of Christmas trees. I'm stitching this on 40 count pine green. 40 count pine green. It's by XJU Designs. And this one I got finished. And it really did not take long. And Liz said, well, this is why you do smalls, Jennifer. Because to me, this is very small. And it's just really, really pretty. I really love it on this linen. I'm hoping they'll all look good on this linen, but some of them I may have to change it. We'll see. Anyway, so I think this one looks really good. I'm going to have to watch her tutorial on how to make the tree. So I also ordered, oh, that was for a previous finish. I ordered 2 frames. I don't think one of them was for this. I ordered 2 frames from Hobby Lobby, so I'll be framing 2 things, which you've already seen. So those were finishes. Some haul that I thought I would share. I just got this in the mail today. So very excited. I've been watching it in my emails go by. So this, I haven't even taken it out of the crinkly. If you're listening with headphones, please turn it down because I'm going to take this yucky wrapper off. I just throw these away because I have extra bags. I keep the bags, and so I'll put them in there. That one I just throw. Okay. So here, isn't she gorgeous? We have much to undergo. Ann Johnson, this is a exclusive. I was looking for the word there. From Traditional Stitches in Canada. It is gorgeous. The problem I have with this, I would really like to start it today, but I have a hard time stitching on things that a lot of other people are stitching on. I've talked about that before, but it's so pretty. It's so very, very pretty. Oh, look, here's the centerfold of the, isn't it just, look at, I didn't even notice the little people a while ago. These flowers, I really love. Something about those flowers are just really beautiful. Okay, so I got the kit. So it came with that. That's the receipt. We don't need to look at that. It came with the little thread bed. I think there's a limited number of these. So if you want one, you need to make sure that you get it ordered soon if they still have them. I'm not sure. I also got the 46 count, and it's Tickety Boo by Tabby Cat Linens. And the 103s. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. So very pretty. All right. So I got that kit in the mail today. Came in a nice big bag. So that will have to be filed in my, I have a filing cabinet full of my kitted WIPs. Okay. I also got, this is not cross stitch, but look at this quilt. Isn't this pretty? This is Quilt Mania. I have a subscription to it, so it came in the mail. Actually, I think I ordered this one from Fat Quarter Shop, and then I went ahead and did a subscription. Oh, that looks like. That's Dear Jane. Oh, that's my quilt. I mean, not mine, but I've made this quilt. I've made all the blocks for the quilt. I've got to put them together. My mom has hers together. I think I've shown it on here. I'm pretty sure. When I get mine done, we'll put them together. This one has beautiful... I would love to have this pattern. I looked it up, and it says that it's out of print now. It was through a gift shop in a museum. I'm very sad. I love applique quilts. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful magazine if you like quilting. So I got that. I was going to show you that. Let's see, what else do I need to show? Oh, I did go ahead and order the Santa's Delivery by Teresa Kogut. I'm not taking it out of the bag. It's fine. And I bought the stuff, the wooden stands and stuff for it to go on. And I got all of this at, and I have the overdyes. I just need to pull the DMC from my wall. I keep my floss on the wall. And, what was I going to say? I got it from Fat Quarter Shop. Did I say that? I got everything from Fat Quarter Shop. I don't know if I said that or not. I have a stack here of DMC charts that I need to pull for DMC. So, that's what those are. Okay. This was a 1, 2, 3 stitch that I've never unpacked. It's just been since before Christmas. It's just because Christmas I was so busy getting everything together that I just threw the bag on my sewing table and didn't get back to it until yesterday. So I got some perforated paper. It's a dark brown. It's really pretty. So I thought that I could use that for something. It's a 14 count, which I don't really like. I'd rather have a 16 or an 18 if I can find it. But I wanted the brown, and 14 was all it had. So I'll see how that goes. I bought this chart because of Liz. I really want to make one of these on 46 count. Or maybe 1/1 on 28. Either way, I kind of like that. I like stitching 1/1. So, and this one... Oh, hold on. Gotta straighten my... Oh, there we go. I didn't get the beads or anything, but I do need to... I probably will just do my own color conversion. I think that'll be easier. So, I got that, and I need to kit it up. And it's one of those that I may not kit. I may just pull as I get to one. Then I've got Needleworkers Abecedarius. Whoa, sorry. Don't know what happened there. This is from Tempting Tangles Designs. It's so pretty. I just think that's very, very, very beautiful. It says suggested reds you can use are Cupid, Manor Red, Chili Pepper, or Red Currant. I actually just bought a hank of Schoolhouse Gloriana. That would be pretty. I ordered the Prairie Schooler A Merry Christmas Mini Surprise. Little baby Santas. I thought those were super cute. The only reason I'm showing you this is because I have to take it out to put it all away. So I thought I'll just show it. I got some floss. Now I have no idea what it's for, but I have some floss. I'm assuming it's for something in here, would be my guess. I bought 3 sleds. These are sleds, right? We don't have sleighs nor sleds in Texas, so I'm not really sure. But I think that's right. Sleds. Sleds are the little ones. I bought... Isn't that cute? I want to make those to put on it. And then I saw these Crochet-A-Go-Go. This is Nativity Collection 2. And I love the nativity. And I think this one is very pretty. Some of them can look a little kitschy. And this one I thought looked really pretty. Except for the cow's eyes. They crack me up. This one is Nativity Collection 1. Still from Crochet Go Go. And Pam. She doesn't watch my channel, but this is all Pam right here. The angel blowing the horn. And then another Crochet Go Go. It's the 12 Christmas Vintage Series. And this is number 12. And it's Jesus. So there was a little theme when I ordered this. I do have some other things on order right now, but they'll be in later. I just threw them over there on the floor. Okay. Oh, the floss that I'm not sure. Then at Wendy's, I bought a lot at Wendy's, but I wanted to show you this if you have not seen them. It's actually for yarn, so it has like the little holes that I'm assuming that the yarn can come out. And so it's more like for knitters and crocheters, which I would like to be one day. But I'm thinking I could use this to take stuff to retreat. Like I could put all my cute little stuff in here. It comes with like a tape measure, a pair of scissors. These are like tapestry needles that I'm assuming are to like bury your ends. And then it also comes with a little book. A strap if you want to carry it like a purse, which is probably what I'll do if I go to a retreat. And then it has this little mesh bag. And so then it looks like this on the inside. And it's the perfect size, and Wendy had said, for a hoop. So I could just put my projects in here and use this as a carrying case. It is beautiful. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful, and it comes in different colors. So if you go to the Tinsmith's website, she has these on there. So I don't know what colors she has left, or if she has any of them left, but you should go check them out. And I like that it has, oops, I didn't tuck in the things. I like that it has a flat bottom so that it can sit on the little feet. So you don't have to worry about it getting dirty. So it's just beautiful. I think it's beautiful. To me, it's reminiscent of like a hat box. And I love that. So, all right. So those are my purchases. Now, oh, I do want to talk about, I got a card from Rebecca. It's a Christmas card, and this is how long it's been since I have videoed. But thank you, Rebecca. It is so cute, and it's like 3-dimensional, and she's just such a kind lady. I hope one day that we get to meet. Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, I knew somebody with that name. Then I wanted to talk about a couple of Christmas presents, just because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. Hold on one second. I'm just going to take a drink. I wish I liked hot liquid. And I probably have talked about this before, but I don't like coffee. I don't like hot tea. I don't like soup. I don't like any hot liquid. It just doesn't feel right when I put it in my mouth. I don't know what it is, but anyway. So, I got some wonderful Christmas gifts, beautiful, and birthday gifts, because my birthday is in December. This is I just wanted to talk about this because if you don't know about this, this is a wonderful gift to give someone. So one of my daughters gave me, it's called a retro viewer, and it looks like the toy that we had when we were younger. Well, it depends on how old you were. A Viewmaster. And now for some reason the tab is bent and it won't let me open. Okay, there we go. Look, see? Looks like a view. Remember these? And you put the little thing in there and you look. And then she took pictures. You can kind of see, like you can see my 5 children there. Well, 4 of them. Nope, that doesn't have my 5th one. He wasn't born yet. When they were little. Look how cute. These are my twins, who don't even look like twins. But then each of the little, you can kind of see them. They just have pictures of when they were younger. And so when you slide it in here, if you're too young to know this, you slide it in here like this and you turn it. And when you look through here, you can see the picture. It is the best gift. I love this. I want to order more of these. I just think it's so cute. I would like to have one for like each child, and just, oh, it's just so cute. So let me show you. She said she got it she found it on Amazon, but I can show you that this is the website. So, in case you want to order this for yourself, or you can go on Amazon and look there. I would just like to order some more pictured ones. So, all right. So I wanted to show you that. And then my mother gave me this, which is just like an old sewing box. So cute. And inside was full of cute stuff, like finishing stuff. She gave me some ribbon. She gave me this cute spool that has twine on it. Look at this. Isn't it cute? And it has some pins in it. I collect pin cushions. My mom always makes pin cushions for me. I love them. I have a whole bunch. I just pushed I gotta put that back. Hold on. Okay. I pushed it out of whack. She got me some twill tape that has like a ruler on it, measuring tape. These cute little metal hangers, like doll clothes hangers, that I figure I can do some kind of finishing on. But then the best thing is she gave me 2 pairs of Guggenheim scissors. I've always wanted these. I see them advertised all the time. They're supposedly excellent to cut through really thick layers of fabric or thick, like leather, thick leather. So there's a smaller pair. They're so sharp. And these are called the Precision 2 scissors. And then, oh, I need to put the sheath back on it. And then there are the big one, the sewing scissors, that I am super excited about. The 9-inch. Aren't they so pretty? Oh, they make the most beautiful sound. So, okay, I hadn't used them this whole time because I wanted to show them. All right, so that was some of the stuff that my mother gave me I wanted to show. All right, let me put it back in. All right. Oh, well, I'll show that later. All right, so I think that's it. So now I'm just going to start my WIP parade. So I'm going to start with the ones that I started for my 24/7 with Liz. I have 2 things of floss that this lamp right here, I have, I use these like cord things to hold my linen tightly when I'm using my squirrel rods, and I have some on there. And so when I'm stitching, sometimes whatever project I'm doing, sometimes I just I'll just stick my ring onto the magnet. So I left, and I always think, oh, I'll remember which one it is. And these 2, usually I have a label that says what they are. So I have 2 here. Uh-oh, that one just fell off. Oh, these are all falling off. Oh, it's open. No wonder. It's okay. I'll fix it in a minute. I was like, why are they falling off? Anyway, it's, So as I'm going through these, I'm going to try to find to which projects these belong because I don't know. They've just been sitting there. So it's not something I've been working on. All right, so let me show you my 24/7 projects are in my basket. I think they're called 1803 Ohio Farm Baskets. Is that what they're called? I can't remember for sure. I'll try to link it below because I'll have to find it. But I love it. I would like the one that's a little bit bigger than this as well. So this is where I keep my 24/7. This was, Liz and I decided that starting Christmas Eve, we would do 24 hours of stitching on 7 projects. And at first she was like, she goes, I'm not good at math, but I don't think that 7 goes into 24. And I said, well, the way I thought of it is when I did the 12 by 12 previously, it was like one project every hour. And I didn't feel like I got to stitch enough on any one project. And especially because when I start, I'm like, oh, I'm loving this project and I want to keep going. So 3 hours I found to be the perfect amount. It was great. And that was 21 hours. Well, then that gave us an extra buffer. So if there was one that you really liked, instead of 3, you could just add another hour onto it or whatever. So it just gave us an extra 3 hours to buffer in wherever we wanted. So that's what we did. And so I'm going to show you my 7 projects. Let's see. I did not open all these zippers, so excuse all the zippering, but I'm going to have to stitch them, like zip them back and forth. This is Bethlehem that Liz sent me, and I'm so very thankful. Thank you so much, Liz. And she stitched this, and it is so beautiful. And so I decided that I wanted to stitch it, and it was one of my 24/7 projects. I am stitching it with Old Crow Belle Soie silk. There we go. And I'm stitching it on Havana. It's a 40 count. I'm looking for my stitches. Here we go. And all of mine, you're going to see a hanging thread and a needle. And so if that bothers you, I'm sorry, but that's just the way I do mine. So this is what I have done so far. It doesn't look like a lot, but that's a lot of stitches. So I've only worked on it for probably about 4 hours total. So the 3 hours when I started it, and then I had an extra hour the other night and I worked on it. So I really like this one. It's going to look stunning on this fabric. It is so pretty. Absolutely beautiful. So that was one. If anybody wants to count these and let me know how many WIPs I have, because I do not know. And I kind of would like to know. I guess I could watch it back and count, but I usually don't like to watch myself. Sometimes if I'll remember that I was supposed to link something, or I couldn't remember somebody's name. I'm the worst about remembering names. And faces I'm good with, names not so much. And so I'll know I have to go back and find it and add something at the bottom. That's usually the only time that I will watch myself back. Anyway, I could watch it and number them even. Somebody I watched one year numbered theirs. Can't remember who it was. All right, so this is for my mom. So Mom, if you're watching this, I don't think she does. Don't look, or fast forward. So this is very appropriate for my mother because she was very adamant that we never touch her sewing scissors. And now I understand why. And so her scissors, her sewing scissors, are still my favorite ever. I love when I'm at her house and I get to use her scissors. There's something about that sound that just brings back my childhood. So I'm stitching this. I don't know if these are the called for, probably. Seagull and gunmetal. Seagull and gunmetal, yep. So it's just the called for Week Stye Works floss. And this one, it's, do I know it? Oh yeah, I do. It's Heartland. Oh, I've dropped it twice now. Heartland Picture This Plus 40 count. And this is how far I got in my 3 hours. There we go. If I get too close, it kind of blows it up. Is that the front? That's the front. Oh, it's so cute. The words go really quickly. So I only worked 3 hours on this one. I'm going to make this for her Christmas this year. So that one should get finished this year. I don't know if Bethlehem will, but I know that one will. Then my third start for my 24/7 is Plum Street Samplers Summer in Nantucket. And Liz picked this one for me when we did the live together. I love this one. It reminds me of my daughter's wedding. It also reminds me of Pam from Just Keep Stitching. I don't know if I'm actually going to stitch this part. I think I'm just going to stitch the top. And then I think I'm going to enter the information like of my daughter's wedding in Maine this year. So this one, here are my colors. And I think they are all the called for. So those are my floss. And then I'm stitching this on Picture This Plus 40 count. What is it called? Dapple. And I have another start on it, so I'm going to fold it over so you can't see it. So I've only worked on this for 3 years. No. 3 hours. Sorry. Let me go back here so you can see the color. That's good. So, and then I'll go closer. This is how much I got finished in 3 hours. I would like to have this finished by July for her anniversary. She actually got married the day before my husband and I got married. Different years. I told her she could get married the same day, and she was like, no, that's y'all's special day. It's like, okay, hold on. I have sweet tea today, but I can't drink tea out of a straw. It just feels weird. Dr. Pepper is fine. Sweet tea, not so much. This one is probably my favorite. Well, I don't know. This one and another one. This is another one that Liz picked for me. I am a big Scarlet Letter fan. This is Betsy Davis, and it is absolutely stunning. Wendy at the Tinsy Wife said she finished this one, and she said it is a monster, and it is probably the thing that she has stitched that she is the most proud of. Let me tell you, I probably spent 5 or 6 hours. Now, I'm a slow stitcher, and this is all I got finished. Now, this is my second start on it. Oh, hold on. Let me move this over. Because I started it first, and it was too close to the edge. At first, I started it in a hoop, because you'll be able to tell because it's like a little slack now. You can see where the hoop was originally. But I did not like... I need something to put behind it. I don't like to put a hoop over my stitches I've already stitched. And I know like... oh, I can't think of her name. Hold on. I could see her face. The owner of the attic. You're all yelling at me. I'm thanking Jen Lee because I don't know why, but oh, I met her in Missouri. Oh, y'all all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, she stitches everything in a little hoop, and so she puts it over, even a big sampler. So she's putting it over her stitches. So I don't know why I have such a hard time with this, but so I did the edge right here. Where's my chart? The little green edge that runs all the way around it. You can hardly see it. Right now, I'm just doing like the continental stitch or like just the 10th stitch. And then every 10th one, I cross it. So that's why it looks a little strange probably. But this flower, I would love for you to see. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my goodness. The yellow part of that. Look at that. Oh, I enjoyed it so much. But do you know how long it took me? Hours to do this one. So I know this one's going to take me years and years and years and years. And it's one that I cannot work on unless I have like a dedicated 5 hours straight to work on it, because you can't really do much. I can't really do much on it. So it is one of mine that I'm keeping right by my chair because I do really love it. I really, really, really do love it. So anyway, that is that one. I'm going to put it back over here by my chair so it's out of the way. So that's Betsy Davis. Love that one. Then the other one that would be a close second that I started. And Liz picked this one out for me. I gave her choices and she picked. This is And They Send. And it is so, so pretty. And I thought it would look beautiful if it could hang next to my Jenny Bean for the parlor. Look at all that stitching down there. I feel like maybe I should have started at the bottom and worked up. So this one, I have all the called for colors, which I may change some of them. Some of them look a little bright, but we'll see. And I have a long half or a skinny half, whatever you want to call it, a 46 count parchment, because it'll fit on that. So this is how much I got finished. And I stitched on this one probably for an extra hour. So you can tell I don't get much stitching in that time. And this was not like interrupted hours. Like I set a timer on my clock, on my phone. And anytime I got up to do anything, I would turn it off. So this is actually dedicated time. So you can tell. Slow stitcher. But I am a process stitcher, not a product stitcher. So it's fine with me. I'm not in a hurry for any of it. I'm just enjoying it while it's coming along. So that's And They Send. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. The next one is Heaven and Nature Sing by Kathy Barrick. When Liz said she was going to start this one, I was like, oh, I've had that one kitted. I would really like to start it. In fact, I had 2 of these because I think I sold one in my Etsy shop where I destashed my stuff. So it's so pretty. I may change the color of the deer. I haven't decided yet. So what I usually do is I buy all the called fors, which in this case are I'm trying floss away bags and see how I like them. I just started this, so I have the called for MPIs. I just am thinking on the deer. I think this is the color for the deer, I'm assuming. I think I would like a belle soie that's going to be variegated. So, but I usually buy all the called for and then switch them out if I need. I'm not like Liz where I switch everything. So I'm using 46 count Thornfield because I thought this was this was needle and flax worthy. And so I only stitched on this one for 3 hours. And this is what I got. Their trees are so pretty. Aren't they pretty? Oh, they're so pretty. I have not finished stitching in. I'm pretty sure that the negative spaces here have stitches in them as well. So, but that's how far that I've gotten on that. And it's such a beautiful piece of fabric. Such a beautiful piece. Oh, I'm ready for cedar to be finished. And I videoed my 24/7 and I can't get the videos. So those are gone. I also videoed a tutorial on my journal, setting up my journal for this year in an altered book. Can't pull it up either. Okay. Last one for 24/7. This one is Let Love Raid, which I think is just a beautiful, beautiful sampler. Oh, my daughter just left her house, which means she's probably going to be calling me in a minute. I have all the called for colors. I'm stitching it on 46 count paper bark by Fox and Rabbit. Look at the beautiful floss tags. And this is my progress. I have a huge piece of this. So let me try to, I guess I could use it as a blanket. It's kind of chilly here today. So jealous of everybody's weather. Everybody's been talking about having snow. We have not had any snow. Now, we had temperatures that I guess we could have had snow, but we just didn't have any precipitation. Those are the last of my 24/7s. So I'll put them over here. In fact, I think it was 2 days ago. It was like 81 degrees here. I was like, what in the world? Because it had only been like 40 something the day before, the high. I don't know. It's crazy. Today, the high is back in the 40s, so that's good. Then we're going to warm up all next week. It's going to be in the 60s. It's all right. So these are all things that are in my I want to finish this year. So 2 of them I've already finished. I don't know how many of them there are total. I guess I could count afterwards. So this is one that I've been working on. That's why it's in its hoop right now. This one is the Ark by Lottie Da. I really like this one. I like the black stitching, I think is why. I am using Straw Bonnet as the white and Silken Colors Ink Black as my black. And then I just have them on this cute little board that Misty Purcell had given me for my birthday a long time ago. Isn't it pretty? So that, and then let me move my thread. This is how far I've gotten. So I'm getting super close. When I started this, none of the white stitching was done, and I only had black outline at the top. Let's see. I had part of this top part here. So all of the black down here is new. All of the white is new. And this black coming down the side is also new. So I'm getting very close. I mean, not very close. I'm getting close. 4 more boxes and then the swirlies in the border. So I'm hoping to have this finished soon. I tried to pick the ones that, were more closer to a finish, I should say. So that one has been out by my chair. Throw it back on my chair. Then, where's the other one I've been working on? I don't know. I just started chunking stuff over here, so. Uh-oh. And look, I didn't put this back in the... Hold on. I'm going to put that back. Got to keep it all together. I'm looking. Those are all kitted things. Okay. I don't know. I'll come across it, I guess. There's another black one that I've been working on. I don't know. Okay. So this one is one that, here we go, is in this book. I have finished this one. It's actually right up there. I keep it up all year long. I just love it so much. And I have actually finished some of the stockings in this book. Well, at least one of the stockings. I finished this one. It's on this super stiff. I did it a long time ago. But since I already did that one, I need to do them all in it. So I started a second one right here. So I think this is, I think it may be 32 count. Anyway, I don't know if I'll ever get back to that. Oh, I was looking for those. My Bible highlighters. Okay. Anyway, this one is a stitch that I'm doing with my friend Kippy, the academic stitcher. And she, of course, has already finished hers. It's called Christmas Garden. And I did a total conversion of the colors. I'm stitching mine 1/1. Marbled Bunny, 28 count. It's beautiful linen. Is that the front or the back? That's the back. On 1/1, the back and the front look a lot alike, don't they? That's the back. Hold on. I got this. Let me move my needle down here. All right, so this is how far I've gotten. I love this. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm almost finished. Is that half? Let's look and see. Not really. It's more like 2/5. Once I get across, it'll be 2/5-ish. So this one I keep out because I want to work on this one and get it finished. My goal is to have this one finished in time to have it framed for Christmas this year. So this is one that I definitely want to focus on finishing. Hold on. I took it to church, I'm sure, to stitch on between class and church because I have mints in there. So I'm going to take those out because it smells very much like mints. Anyway, oh, my color conversion is Cottage Garden Threads, which I love. Their threads. Something about stitching with them that just I really enjoy. I mean, I enjoy them as much as I enjoy any silk. I don't know why. I just do. Look, I have a mess though. These are my 3 colors. I have Marigold as my light yellow gold color. I have Dandelion as my gold to brown color. Hugs and Kisses for my red. And Ivy for my green. So I've shown those numerous times. Okay, so let me put it all back in here now. So this is another one that's sitting next to my chair. This whole bag, this is, oh, here. This is my, I would like to finish these soon. It's from the Tinsy Wife. So you can get on her website and order these if she still has any, hopefully. They come in different sizes, but they're perfect for this kind of thing where you want to put multiple project bags in there. It works beautifully. All right. Next, I pulled out my pair of scissors and glasses. The next one, I am determined to get this done. I say this every year. This is the Anniversaries of the Heart series by Blackbird. I'm stitching it. I think it's 40 count straw. I'm pretty sure it's 40 count because I think it's before I started stitching on 46. So I'm pretty sure it's, I can go back on my Instagram. I've been doing this forever. So I started with Olivia Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, and I think she finished hers, what, 2 years ago now? So it's hard to see from way back there, but it'll be in a layout in case you don't know what this looks like. Let me pull one of the books out. So this is pattern 9, which I have not gotten to. What is that, September for me? And when it's finished, I need something to cover this up. It'll be in a layout like that. So I have the top row, January, February, the bonus, March, April. I have May, I have June. I think I have July finished. And so I'm about to start this one, August. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little ones and the bonus left. And I stopped putting names on them. I think I'm just going to get it. Oh, yeah, that doesn't go in there. I just want to get them all stitched, and then I'll go back and put the names. So I will show you. This is January, and I don't have anybody in January because I don't have anybody to put in there yet. This is February. It has my husband, Stacy Keeney. Then this one is a bonus chart, and so my grandson, can you see it? My grandson was born in February. I hope you can see it. I can't see. And so he was our little bonus. And where did I put his name? I'm looking. Oh, up the top. So I put his name right here. And you can see I put the P and the K in different colors. So then here's March. This is my son Kyler. And that is his dog Sadie. And then here's April. April has my twins, Kaylee and Kelsey. It also has my mother-in-law, Carrie Keeney, right here. Am I missing anybody? I think that's it I have for May. I'm looking, making sure you can see. Then June is right here. No, that was April. This is May, Jennifer. My grandmother is right here. Annette. And then this May. So this is June. I have not put the initials in for June. My mother, my sister. And I think my daughter-in-law is June. I'll have to go back and check. I haven't memorized hers yet. Then this is July. And this one I'm going to use as like an anniversary block. I have a grandparent that goes in June. I have a grandparent that goes in July. But I also have 2 weddings. I have our wedding and my daughter's wedding. So I thought somewhere in here where the 2 swans are, I would put them. So, and then here, I just started August. But I stopped putting the initials because that takes me forever to figure out, you know, how to make them fit and everything like that. So that's how far I've gotten. All right, we are already at an hour and I haven't even gotten into this thing. So it's probably going to be 2 videos. All right, so that is my anniversaries of the heart. Okay, so now I really don't know where that other one is that I brought in here. It's fine. I'll find it sometime. So the next one, I really should do this one first. I don't have the, I don't know what I did to the cover. It's the Flanders Fields by Heartstring Samplery Biscornu. I did the top for my mom and I never finished the bottom. So it's pretty simple. It's not. So I just need to go ahead and finish this. And then get it made. I've never made one either. Let me look. I don't think there's a picture. Flanders Fields Biscornu. I don't know what I ever did. I've never found it. So, but I finished the front. And it's in a cute little bag. This is one that I made. And it's perfect for like a little small. So that one is in my, I would like to finish this year. That one I need to finish by Christmas to give to my mother. I'd like to have that one done by June would be great for her birthday. All right. So then this, if I think it is what I think it is. No, it's not. Okay. This one is, I don't know the name of it. Oh, what is this? Please store in this bag when working. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you the picture. She doesn't put her name on the cover. And I started this one since I finished the token, my token of love. And it says, every heart sings a song incomplete until another heart whispers back. And I thought that one would be perfect. And let me see if I can find the name of it. Every Heart Sampler. It's a Brenda Keys. Oh, I bet these flosses go to this chart. So let me see. DMC. Nope, it's not either one of these. Or maybe I just haven't pulled them all. I just pulled enough to get started. No, because those aren't... Good, I don't know. All right, anyway, I could do this off camera. So this is 28 count macchiato by Luminous Fiber Arts. 28 count, I'm stitching it 1/1. So this is how wide it's going to be. And it's pretty much square, I think. I'll have to look. But that's how far I've gotten. It's really pretty. So this is one I would like to have finished this year. I was going to look for the size. One moment. Ooh, that's the chart. Oh, it's not labeled on there. It's 137 by 137, so it's pretty small. It's not super densely stitched, so. Okay, maybe if I pull them all out and then put them in, that would work better. Gotta use our common sense, which is not so common. All right, now I'll put those in there. The next one is a Chessie and Me that I started when I went to Kansas City to the Quilter Station Retreat. I can't remember what it was called, but it was the very first one they did. And this one is the Acorn and Crow's Stitch House by Chessie and Me. And we made the house. I have the house all distressed and everything and ready to go. And it came with like this little floss winder that's a cat. Not a big cat person. I may give that to my daughter. And it came in a kit. So like it has all the finishing stuff and everything. And this, I haven't stitched on it since I was there. So this is how much I got finished when I was there. But I'm like, Jennifer, come on. You can do this. So I would really like to do this one this year. I will tell you, I UFO'd some of my charts. And because I knew I would never get back to them. So if you notice something's not here, I don't know how you could with all I have, but that you've watched me stitch on before and then it's not, you don't see it, and I've never shown it as a finish, it's probably because I UFO'd it. This one is one that I'm still considering UFOing, and I've talked about it before. It's because I don't like the linen that it's on. It's the Martha Davies sampler. And I think it's a beautiful sampler. But I just can't get over the way it looks on my... Anyway, it's just because it's a 36 count. And I tell you, I don't like 36. The linen itself is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's what is it? Legacy. It's beautiful. I just don't like my stitches. So, but I'm going to suck it up. I think I also don't like the colors. They're a little bright for me. And when I started this, I didn't trust myself to change any colors. So I didn't. And I think that's another problem I have with it. Anyway, because look at these colors. But I'm thinking, you know, my daughter may like it, so she may take it. I don't know. If not, I'll finish it. I'll put it in my box. And my kids can put it in Goodwill when I die, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so then this one I've talked about before. This is Sarah Marple, and it's by Northumberland Samplers. And this is the one that I've talked about that I did with my, I think I showed all of these on my last floss tube, or is that the one that I recorded and couldn't upload? I don't know. So you can fast forward through this if you've already seen these. This is the one that I started when my son was a senior, last son, and during tennis, I did the border, and I started at the top. Then he got hurt, and he couldn't play. He advanced all the way to state, and then hurt his knee. Couldn't play anymore, and I just stopped working on it. So this, is that the front or the back? That's the back. So this is the whole thing. So I finished the border, which is my least favorite part usually. And then I started at the top. So I need to get back to this because all I have left are just motifs in the center. So that is on my, I would like to finish this year. Again, not going to finish all of these, but, you know, I would like to finish these, kind of a thing. This is one of the first things that I started stitching on, and it is another Brenda Keys. I just love her stuff. And hers, I think her stuff is beautiful 1/1 on 28 or 32 count. And so I started this because I am a high school math teacher, and I do love math. Hopefully Stephanie doesn't watch this. I started stitching this, I think in 2019, at the beginning of 2019, and I'm using 115 DMC. It's like a variegated DMC. This is before I found overdyed floss or fancy floss, whatever. And this is 1/1 on 28 count from Hobby Lobby. And that's back when I zigzagged all my edges, and now I'm just like, it's all good. So that's as far as I've gotten. And if you've been watching me since 2019 or whenever I started, it's the same amount of progress. So that's why I put it in this bag. So maybe, you know, I'll think about pulling it out every once in a while. The next one, I'm going to count these afterwards and see how many I have. This one is the Brick House Sampler, and this is one that I stopped because I made a mistake when I was stitching on one of the birds, and the count is off, and I'm stitching it 1/1. I didn't want to rip it out, and then I just decided, Jean Lee, that's her name. I decided just to fake it, and then I'll just stitch the other one, and nobody will probably ever even notice. But I'm stitching this 1/1 on 28 count. I'll look and see if I can, I don't know. Can you see all that? Yeah. I'll have to see if I have the color in there. It's probably Vintage Country Mocha, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But I think it's gorgeous. I think it's just, this bottom right here, 1/1, is just beautiful. It is. I wish I had, no, this is DMC. I know because I got this from Jennifer Reagan, from her Etsy shop, when she had an Etsy shop. And, from her Etsy shop. What am I saying? Anyway, she had a DMC conversion, and so I'm doing her conversion. Oh, it's so pretty. So very pretty. So here are the colors that she picked out, the DMC. And do I know the name? Oh, it may be on my, hold on. I started it June 19th, 2019. 28 count Mushroom Lugana. Mushroom Lugana. Oh, it's so pretty. Very, very pretty. So I would like to get more done on that this year. So that's why it's in here. Now, this one, oh, I started with my friend Rose. My home in the garden. This is Liz Matthews. And you have to see this one in person. It's just gorgeous. Hold on. I like my charts to face a certain way from my zipper. This one, I did a conversion to Gloriana's. I think it may have called for Gloriana's. Yes, and I did some conversions. So, some of them are the same. Some of them are my conversion. And I think it was just because they didn't have it. So I just picked something else. I'm stitching it on 40 count. Picture this plus fog. Stop. Here we go. And it's on like a fat half. So it doesn't need anything that big. Because that's as wide as it's going to be. But look how beautiful that floss is. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so shiny. So beautiful. So this is another one I would like to work. I know this one will not get finished, but it is one that I would like to work on this year. My problem is they're all housed in here, my other WIPs, and then I forget about them. I mean, I have like 5 different spreadsheets. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I should add pictures to each one because some of them just have names and I don't remember what that is. Oh, that sounds like a good project. This is why I don't get much stitching done, because I enjoy the kitting and the organization more than the stitching even. Hold on one second. Okay, I just was watching the little numbers to make sure it is recording. The next one is the Crown Bird Sampler. And this is from being in a vinyl front project bag in the heat in Texas. It's a Plum Street sampler, and it is so beautiful. I am stitching it, pretty sure what the called for. These are silks, NPIs, and Belle Soie. I'm assuming that's the called for. Yes. Oh, hold on. My eye is itchy now. Oh, my allergies. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Started it June 28th, 2019. 40 count summer khaki is the color of my linen. And this is how far I've gotten. Just ignore that. I'll move it out of the way. It's really beautiful. I really like that border too. And I'm not a border person usually. But I like that one. This one I know will not get finished, but I would like it to get some love this year. Oh, I did that one the wrong way. Hold on. I've got to turn it around. It's when you know you have a problem. Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. Then I have another hello from Liz Matthews. And if you've been watching me, you've heard this like 20,000 times. This was my favorite thing from this year. I don't remember what year it was, but the release, and I don't know what it is about it. As soon as I saw it, I said it has to be stitched on green. I'm not even a green person, but I thought green linen with the white would look stunning. And again, this is from Liz Matthews, from Hello from Liz Matthews. And I made a mistake on it. And I've decided, I think I may just restitch it. I haven't decided, so that's why I haven't touched it again. What happened was I stitched 3 of these and thought, oh, I'm finished now. If you look at and thankfully one of my viewers noticed it. If you look how many leaves there are there. Look how many leaves I have. I don't even know if I have enough space to come back down. So I think I may just start this all over, which would then make it a start and not a WIP. So I guess I should put this, never mind. This shouldn't be in the WIP. This should be in the start. Kitted projects. So this is going to go in my kitted projects. And I got to move that. So don't count that one. That one's not a WIP because I haven't started it. So it's going to go over there. The next one is On Achievement. And it's by Pamela Bartnett. So here's the samplers in scripture. It's an actual picture, so there's a lot of glare. I'm sorry about that. And then here's the name of it. This one is not very big. I have it on a Q-snap, and it actually is big enough to fit in here. So that's why I just left it on the Q-snap. So I would like to have this one finished this year. Probably not going to happen, but I would like it. The ones at the beginning are the ones that are most likely to get finished because I'm sure I'm going to get squirreled by a lot of things this year. I'm going to try not to. This one is one that I would love to have finished, and this is When Thou Art Rich. It's a band sampler by Hands Across the Sea. And the reason I stopped this is the darn queen stitches. I'm going to meet Nicola Parkman in May. I would love if she could... Where are my flosses for this one? I mean, I have some in here, but I should have a whole ring of them. I would love to see her stitch the queen stitch. And I've bought every workshop she's ever given on her website, like from years ago. Maybe she has one on there and I just haven't noticed it. So let me pull, I have all of my scroll rods over here. So I just need to pull this one out. It's right here. And I don't know where my floss ring is. It has all the information on it. It's the called for Auversoise. This is how far I've gotten. I'm down to this is over 1. This is a 40 count. So this is the 1/1 verse here. And these were my first ever satin stitches on this piece. They're not too bad. Just don't look at those queen stitches. The satin stitches, I don't mind. Those yellow stitches right there, just ignore them. And then these, I love satin stitches. They are just gorgeous. And then this is just 1/1 stitching. And those are eyelets. Aren't they cute? And these little red, those are eyelets too. I don't know if you can see them. But they're so pretty. They're so little. Tiny, tiny. So this one is beautiful. And I love stitching on it. But now I'm worried about where is my, because it's not one of these. These are both just over dies. So, I'm going to leave that out to figure out, or set it up straight like that. All right, the next one. Oh, and this one, what did I do with that floss? Christmas, and you know, I started throwing everything everywhere because people were coming in, presents I had to hide. My stuff just got all kinds of mixed up. So this is Kind and True, and this is a With My Needle, Ellen Chester. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I started this and I got the called for silks, but the two blues on my fabric read the same. So that did not work. So here are my called for silks. And like, if you look at them side by side like this, they don't look that much alike. But when they're actually stitched onto my linen, they look the same. So I did go buy a different blue to change out. I just haven't done it yet. And then, I don't know what the linen is. Do I have it on here? I don't know. I don't know what it is. So here it's on, looks like 46 counts. 46 counts. So that's how far I've gotten, and I think I can finish this one. It is so pretty. I just have to remember where I put that blue floss. Okay. I mean, I did my best. I got everything in here. All of my charts now stay in here. Unless I take one like to church. Oh, that's on the wrong side. Or go if I take it somewhere to stitch, like at school, if I know I'm going to have a class gone because they're going to meetings or something, I might take something then. That doesn't happen very often, but anyway, for the most part, they stay in here now, so it's very nice having them all in one place. All right, then this one, let me find the cover. You can tell I did not prep all this. I just brought it in here and threw it down. Oh, there it is. Love Abide by Lottie Da. I'm not stitching the alphabet at the bottom. I just want that part right there. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this. Depending on the size, I bought something at the antique store that it might fit on. Probably not, but we'll see. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to put the words up there, but I know for sure I'm not putting this down here. Okay, so I'm stitching this. Which way? This should go this way. With the overdyes. Now I've made some changes. I don't know what they are, but I have made some changes. And I don't know what the... Hold on, all my magnets are sticking together. I don't know what the fabric is. It's probably on my Instagram somewhere. Let me unscrew this so I have it rolled up because I'm working at the top of the tree. So I gotta unscrew it so you can see the houses I've done. And then let me move my working thread up. I just added it. You can even see the tail of my pin stitch. I always put it in so I know where to start next time. All right. So this is how much I have completed. I've been working on this tree a lot lately. So let me move it back here. Yeah, it's going to be way too big to put on what I thought about. So I still have the houses here and then all the grass and then the tree. And then I have a few birds. I think I'm going to leave it like this and I'm not going to put any of the words. I think it'll be pretty just like that. So I still have the other half of the tree, of course, and the houses. So that's how much I have on Love Abide. Put that there. This is the one that I've been working on as my sampler. I've had it on my Lowry stand. So, okay. Hold on one second. So that's the last of the ones that I would like to see finished this year. That I think might have a chance, but not guaranteed. So I'm going to pause this so then I can move some of this stuff out of the way and then we'll break into the cabinet over here. Okay, now before I get into the cabinet, I forgot I also have this bag that sits by my chair. These are my seasonal stitches. Ish. I don't know if they're all in here, but anyway, so I thought we could go through these. So this, look at, isn't that cute? Viewer sent this bag to me. This one houses this cute stitch that I've wanted to do for years now, that I've had in here for years now. This one is the Sweetheart Pincushion, and it's in My Dear Hearts Blackbird Designs. And I have it kitted with Lighthouse and Mariner's Compass. says I started it in February of 2021 on Valentine's Day. So it'd be nice if I would actually complete it. I didn't like my stitches, so I have bought a bunch of different ones because that's just ugly. And so I'm going to, oh, well, technically this should be a restart. So this is not a WIP. I'm going to restart it. I bought some sulky whites, different colored whites, and I think that's what I will stitch it with. So that would be a good thing to start soon. So I'm going to put that in my WIPs. This is another one that I got at the Tinsy Wife. I don't know if y'all have watched, but she has these. Aren't they cute? And she has hers displayed on this little metal stand. It just has like the pedestal at the bottom and then a metal rod with a clip. And she's doing them in the hoops. And it looks so cute. And I'm trying to find something that looks like that. I can't. She said she got it at Hobby Lobby years ago, but I haven't found anything. And I pulled my DMC today from my wall. So that's another thing that I would like to start. Okay, we're going to have to pause because my daughter is calling. Can somebody tell me why? I always thought that when your kids grew up, you wouldn't have to worry about them so much. And I swear that now that mine are grown, it's worse than before. Oh, this is one of the reasons I haven't videoed in a while. My life is a little crazy right now. Okay. So some of these in here are kitted things, but they are seasonal, and I would like to start them. So then they're in here as well. So I'll show those to you, but they don't count against my WIP count because they're not WIPs. One of them is the December one of the series. I think I'm just going to put these in one bag. Of this one that I just showed you. But I'm going to do this one this month. But I'll just put these in the same bag. So those are February ones. This is another one that I would like to start. It's last year's Collector's Heart. And with the stuff is in it. I think it's 32 or 36 count. I'm not sure, but I may do it on like 1/1 or just pick a different fabric. So I have that one to start. So that's not a so I guess I don't have any Valentine WIPs. Then this is also not a WIP. These are Easter starts that I would like to do. I have Brenda Gervais, her egg. There's samplings number 1 and number 2. So those would be nice to do this year. Then, so that's also not a WIP. This is also not a WIP. I put this in here just because I thought it could be kind of Easter. These are like the La-Di-Da bunny rabbits, which could stay out all year long. It's not just Easter, but I put them in there. So this one is Sweet Pea. This one is Sampler Hair. Isn't it cute? And then this one is Francis. And those are the 3. I don't know if she has any more. But I have them all kitted up with the floss and fabric. So maybe... wait, it goes this way. I had it right the first time. So that's another Easter start that I would like to make. Hold on, this is the wrong way. Let me turn this around. There we go. And that one I'm not going to do, so I can go over there. All right. Then it's not cross stitch. Then, ow, I'm into patriotic then. This is the July snapshot. This is one that, oh, I am recording. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm not doing the whole series. This is the only one I want to do. I just love that little boy carrying the flag. He's so cute. And do I know what I'm stitching this on? 40 count unknown linen. I started this in June of 2021. It goes like this. Have not worked on it since. So it is a smaller one anyway, and I probably could finish it this year, but I have so many other things that those are things that I want to have finished very soon. So hold on one second, I gotta sneeze. Okay, sorry about that. This is a WIP, not a WIP. This is I would like to start. This is God Bless America by Erica Michaels. It's beautiful. So it lives in the basket, even though it's not a WIP. It's something I would like to start. This is another one that I would like to start. This is Hats Off to Uncle Sam. And I have it, all the flosses. I have the linen. It's in my linen tub. So, again, not a WIP. So, let's see. What do I have now? Oh, this is Sweetland by Teresa Kogut. Again, not a WIP. It's just something I would like to start. It's kitted up. I thought these were all WIPs, so I'm doing much better. I guess I should pull these and put them somewhere else. This I started because of Pam on Just Keep Stitching. I love Pam. These are the trio, what do they call it? The American Trilogy. Let me get out the front page. Of course, she's already finished with all of them, of course. But I would like to get back to them. I think they're very beautiful. This, I started with the one with the Statue of Liberty. Oh, my needle came out of my fabric. Hold on. Let me stick it back in. I'm stitching it 1/1 on 28 count stone. And this is how far I've gotten so far. The Statue of Liberty. So 1/1 on 28 count stone. With the called for DMC. As of right now, anyway. Okay, so it's going to close this way. So that is a WIP. Oh, wait. These are not WIPs. Just this one's a WIP. These are things I want to start. I should separate those, Jennifer. All right. This one has a teeny tiny start. But I stopped it because too many people were stitching it and I can't do it. So this is Land That I Love by Teresa Kogut. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I don't know, I kind of get tired of seeing it, and then I always feel like everybody else stitches faster than and I know it's not a competition. But what happened was on this one as well, I did a color conversion. This is all I have. It's tiny. It's on a 46 count. Let me see. But I did a color conversion. 56. It's on 56 count. 56 count Confederate Gray. I started it in 2020. So I went to the Tinsy Wife, and look, I took the DMC, and then I went and picked a color that I thought looked close enough to it. So they're all like tied to their silk colors. Anyway, this, nope, that's the, already said 56 count Confederate Gray. I just need to get this one organized, I think is another reason. I just don't like to pull it out because they're all, I haven't made a key for my conversion or anything, so. This summer, maybe I'll get to that one. So that one is a WIP, I don't even know if everybody would call that a WIP because it doesn't have very many stitches in it. This one, let's see, what do I have in here? Oh, this is my Texas one. I was working on this. This is God Bless Texas. and by Screen Door Needleworks, and it's super cute. It's on Etsy. I think I got this one off of Etsy. And I'm stitching it 1/1. Let me look. Oh, it's whatever. I dyed it because look, this is my token of love. I did it 2/2 on 28 and I didn't like it. And so look, here's where that was. So this one I just dyed with some walnut spray stain from Primitive Gatherings. And this is how far I've gotten on this one. It's really cute. So it's 1/1 on 28 counts. And they're just some silks that I had lying around. All right, so let me put that back in there. I'd forgotten all about that. This was the bag that I had Salute to Abigail in. Hold on, one more time. Okay, daughter again. All right, so where was I? Oh, still in my WIPs, my seasonal WIPs. So this is, I'm not a big Halloween person. Like, I don't decorate for it. Don't have anything against it. Just not my thing. And, but these are just the cutest things. Didn't Misty do such a great job on these? And so I did start this. And all I have done, I'm doing the kitty cat. I thought my daughter would love it. She loves cats. And so I started the cat right here. So it's a teeny tiny start. That's another one that technically, I mean, I could get this finished. But I have so many others that I really won't finish now. Okay. Then the next one is in this cute one that's one of my viewers gifted me. And this is the kit for the Philanthropic Pumpkin that Hands-On Design did. And I'm almost finished with it. I think I'm going to spray stain it, though, to make it a little grungier. But I really need to just finish this, too. I think I'm going to put this in my other basket with the... I'd like to finish it this year. So... And that I got the whole kit for. When I'm finished... Oh, well, I'll talk about that later. I'm going to put that over there. All right. Next one. Let's see what this is. Oh, yeah. That one's I'm UFOing, so it can go over there. I think I'm in UFO. No, not this one. This is the... Okay. So this one... is Savor Every Stitch by Misty Purcell. And I'm doing it 1/1. I'm not sure what this linen is. Let's see if I have it on my key ring. Nope, not that one. I have two things in here. 32 count sapphire. I also have, so this is another one. I think I'm going to put this in my finish this year because I think I can. I also have Noelle by Luminous Fiber Arts, Misty Purcell in here as well. This is the one that I've talked about. And the only reason I don't have it finished is because the white is not showing up good on this linen. This is actually an Ada. I was trying to stitch on Ada. I don't know. I think you kind of can see the white in person, but not really very much. So I don't know what to do on this. What is this? I really like it. It's the color she dyed, mint green, Ada, 18 count Ada. I'm just wondering if I need to change the white, or like the candy canes I can outline, but like the snowflakes, you can see them better on the camera than you can see them in person. So, and then of course the letters are all white. So then I kind of think, well, maybe I should just start it on something else. But I really wanted something on Ada because I don't stitch on it very often. So maybe I over dye her linen and make it a little darker. Maybe if I coffee tea dyed it. I just don't want to lose the mint green color. Anyway, so that's why that one's not finished. Because it has issues. I have issues. It has issues. I'm going to put that Savor Every Stitch, though, in my... I'd like to finish it this year. The next one is Cardinal's Carol. This is also from Misty Purcell Luminous Fiber Arts. And I have the called for floss, and it's on her 40 count soft porcelain. And that's how much I have finished. It's really beautiful linen. Then the next one are the 12 Berries of Christmas. And I started with this one, which is, oh my goodness, very stitch heavy. So I'm stitching it on, I think the called for. Maybe not. Hold on one second. I don't know, it looks kind of like it's 36 counts, but maybe not. I kind of got disillusioned by the fill-in, and then I just stopped. I need to go back. And I don't know what color it is. I'm sure I have it somewhere. What is it called? Cocoa. That's what it is. It's 35 count cocoa. It's the called for. So... that goes in my Christmas. Then the next one are the his and her stockings. Oh, this should have been in with my Thanksgiving. From Plum Street. They're super, super cute. This I started in 2021. Called for floss. 40 count vintage overcast. So it's a lakeside linen. And this is what I have finished. The funny thing is if you watched my last WIP parade last year, all of these are probably in the same place. So what are you going to do, you know? Okay. Let me put this in with my Thanksgiving. That goes right there. The next one, I love this one. This is Kringle's Little House Needleworks. Oh, it's so pretty. I started at the bottom. I'm going to work my way up. I have the called for floss. I got it in a pack from Fat Quarter Shop. I don't know if they still have them, but they sold them that way. I'm stitching mine on 46 count platinum. And all I have is like the little sweet shop at the bottom. Boop. That's how much I have. Oh, it's going to be so pretty, though. That is a very, very beautiful one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop after this basket and make that one video, and then part 2 will be my WIPs that are in here. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. This is one of the prettiest things I think that I've ever started. This is not even going to try. Pam, she says that one all the time, but that's the designer. Look at this. Look, I spilled something on it. Ignore that. It looks beautiful in the picture. Very sweet. This is, I think, the name of the chart. I'm not really sure. I think this is Italian. I'm not sure. And then, but look at, and these, like, when I pulled the colors, they're DMCs, I went, oh my gosh, no thank you. But for Christmas, look at this. This is so pretty. I'm stitching it 1/1. This is what? Vintage Country Mocha? Yes. And 1/1 on 28 count. Isn't it? Like, you can see my pin stitch right there. Ignore that tail. But aren't those colors just so pretty for Christmas? I love them. Love them, love them. So that is a Christmas, and I think I have 2 more to show you. One of them are my Prairie Schooler Santas. I'm stitching them with a color conversion. Now, don't gasp. Prairie Schooler, I did do a color conversion to silk. So these are my Prairie Schooler silk colors. And I'm stitching mine on, I think this is Havana. Are you Havana? Yes, you are. 40 count Havana. I did 40 count so they weren't so tiny. And I have to say, these are not my favorite things to stitch. I know that may be sacrilege, but I don't know what it is about these. They do not bring me joy. And since I am a process stitcher, I can only do so much, and then I'm like, no, I'm going. So anyway, so this is all I have gotten done on one of them. I started this last, well, I guess technically it was 2 years ago. Not this last New Year's Eve, but the one before that, when I did the 12 by 12. And I love the colors, though. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? Look at those bell swathes. A couple of needle points. Let's see. You go this way. Oh, I found a pair of my readers in there, too. Hold on. I need to switch sides. They're in there backwards. So those don't call to me much. I mean, I'd like to have them finished, but like I said, I just don't enjoy stitching on them. So, okay, one more that's in here. And this is because my friend Kippy, I loved all of her Mill Hill Christmas ornaments that she was doing. So I got this Santa. I love Jim Shore. I collect Jim Shore Santas. And I have a Jim Shore Cardinal. Just love his stuff. Especially the ones that have like quilting motifs around the bottom. But so I got this one as a Mill Hill kit. And so I put it on my threads that bind. Blackbird card. Having to separate these is a pain in the rear end, and I'm not good at it. But so I have it. So it all fits so cute in this little. And I thought, since it's Blackbird material, that fit. And so then I bought this, which does not match. I wish I could change that out. This Bitsy Bob, or whatever they call these. And so I have my beads all on here. And I'm, well, no, wait. That's from the other one. Where is he? There he is. I found him. Here he is. Let's see. I need something to put behind it. And I think my stitches look horrible. I think they look absolutely hideous. So I stopped. They just look so fat, and but I'm thinking maybe once it's all finished, it'll look good. I just have to tell myself that, and hopefully it will look good. So I stopped working on it because I didn't like my stitches. So those are all of my seasonal WIPs, I think. If I find any when I go through the cabinet later on the second one, then I will put them in here. I took out the starts that are seasonal. So now, there are my seasonal WIPs. And they go over there. Just because they don't fit in here. So let me show you. This these are my WIPs. Now, not down here. Those are records. So it's just 3 shelves. 3 shelves. And actually, I'm pretty sure these are just kitted. They're my overflow because I have a 4-drawer wooden filing cabinet that houses 1 drawer is actually for my files, and then 3 drawers are my kitted projects. And I'm pretty sure that these are all kitted projects. So these 2 shelves are all I have left to go over. You know what? Maybe I'll put this all in one video. I'm going to stop this and see how long I've been talking and make a decision if I'm going to do the last 2 rows here or not. Hold on one second. Okay, I just went and calculated, and I think my video is going to be already 2 hours long. So I think I am going to go ahead and do these on a separate video, and I'll also do the drawing. I'll upload one of them tonight because it does take me almost 24 hours to get it uploaded. Actually, if I go to school, I should be able to get it uploaded faster. I can connect to their internet. So, and then once that's uploaded, then I'll get started on the second part of my video. And I'll do the drawing for the giveaway that I had as well. So, okay. So that's going to be the end of it. I put a mint in my mouth because I kept coughing. I will be back to video in a little bit, but you will see it tomorrow. So, I'll thank you to everyone who has sent me sweet gifts. Thank you to everyone who has sent me sweet messages. I really appreciate it. We've just had some bad news in our family every couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that it's all going to calm down and we're going to be good. So just thank you all for keeping me in your thoughts and in your prayers. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the video thus far. And I hope you enjoy the next one. So, and I hope somebody's keeping track because I'm not watching this to count them. So, all right. I will see you in just a little bit, Floss Tube. Bye. Oh, be kind to each other. Bye.